5 minutes to an hour, but hey, that's 45 minutes to an hour where you get to sit down. How's that sound? Right? Good. It's almost as exciting as the world's largest, oldest, busiest movie studio. The concept of sitting. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Turn to your left, wave goodbye to everybody on the load line. Bye, everybody on the load line. I'll miss you. Just kidding, I don't know you. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce you to my very special co-host. You might recognize him from Saturday Night Live or as the host of The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. We've got the very best guide,
Steve.
and the greatest driver,
Chris.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Chris.
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Thanks, Jimmy. That's right. We got some safety rules to go over. Hey, who loves rules? Awesome. Follow up. First, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, or if you drop something of value off the side of the tram or have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red E-cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please stay seated and keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property. If at any time during the tour you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the cord and remain seated. Please no smoking of any kind during the tour. Be prepared, our tour today features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. You'll want to have your cameras out for great photo opportunities, but keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. Finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you are on board. That's right, no selfie sticks on the tram, you guys. For the next hour, you want to take a picture of yourself, gotta use your own arm. The thoughts are with you. So we've done it, we've left the theme park behind, we are entering the world's largest, busiest, oldest movie studio. As we make our way down the pipeline, you'll see movie posters. These represent just a few of the over 8,000 films from Universal. That's right, over 8,000 films in over 100 years. It all started in 1912 when a man named Carl Laemmle founded Universal Pictures. In 1915, he opened the gates to this 400 acres of land known as Universal City, California. Speaking of all that history, here's a scene from my favorite Universal film. See if we can figure out what movie this is from.
I have the room ready for you and Mrs. Barrington.
Thank you, Will.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon. Very, very soon.
Hello. Yes?
Every bottle of champagne sent to the room at once. And make sure that we are not disturbed for any reason.
Okay, so I lied. That's not a classic black and white film. However, in my defense, you guys are really gullible. What was I going to do? We filmed that inside of a soundstage. On your left, you'll see stage 12. It's the largest soundstage here on the Universal lot. It's one of the largest sound stages in the world. On your left, who's a fan of NBC's hit singing competition, The Voice? Who watches The Voice? We filmed The Voice right here on your left inside of stage 12. Here's a look at some other productions that filmed inside of that very same building. And we are now entering the front lot. Anyone know why it's called the front lot? It's not the back lot. So this is where we have most of our sound stages. We have 24 sound stages total. You can see many of them right here on your left. Soundstages 17 and 16 are home of Superstore on NBC, starring America Ferrera, Mark McKinney, and Ben Feldman. Superstore takes place inside of, you guessed it, a superstore called Cloud9. Cloud9 is built inside of those two sound stages. Sound stages get their name because they are stages that are essentially soundproof. Sound stages. They are not 100% soundproof. There's still noises that can permeate those walls. So every soundstage door has a red light on it called a wigwag light. When that wigwag light is going off, means they're filming inside. So I know to hop off the microphone if I see a wigwag light because I don't want to mess up their filming. If I disrupt their filming, I'm wasting their time. If I'm wasting their time, I'm wasting their money. Exactly. And I certainly don't want to do that. Although very good at it. Stage 21 on your left is also used for Superstore. A lot of these sound stages, the floors can open up. You can fill them with water and create your own water tank. What's very special about stage 21 on your left, many people say that is where Steven Spielberg first tested the mechanical shark for Jaws. So next time you're watching Superstore and they are in the break room, just know that at any moment, if they wanted to, they could rip open the floor, fill it with water, and put a shark inside. Why not? It's done before. Precedent has been set. Along with Superstore, here's a look back at some other classic NBC programs. Stage 42 on your right is home to Good Girls, starring Christina Hendricks from Mad Men and Toy Story 4, as well as Retta, who played Donna on NBC's Parks and Recreation, and Mae Whitman, who's no stranger to the Universal lot. This is where she filmed Parenthood for 5 seasons. Mae Whitman also played Anne on my favorite show of all time, Arrested Development. You guys remember Anne? Her? Stage 44 on your right. Off the microphone because I saw a wigwag light flashing outside of stage 44 where they are filming The Good Place, starring Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. They're in the middle of production of the 4th and final season of The Good Place. Stars like Ted and Kristen report to work at a soundstage. Writers and producers report to work in these bungalows on your left. These are offices for some of Hollywood's biggest production companies. We work with some of the best, like Illumination Entertainment. They brought us Lorax, Pop, Despicable Me, Minions. Who loves Minions? Hands up. Awesome. When you're not sure what a Minion is, when you go back to the theme park, open your eyes. Illumination just released The Secret Life of Pets 2, and next year Universal Studios Hollywood is opening a brand new ride, The Secret Life of Pets Off the Leash. Bungalow 5195 on your left, you'll see a silhouette next to that, or that is Alfred Hitchcock's original office. Hitchcock was known for making a cameo in each of his films, so it only makes sense to give him a cameo right here on the world-famous Universal Studio Tour.
We are more than
This building on your left, its office is in the front, sound stages in the back. Those sound stages have been used for Law and Order, True Crime, The Menendez Murder, starring Edie Falco, World of Dance, dance competition show executive produced by Jennifer Lopez, America's Got Talent, and Will and Grace, the revival back on the air with the entire cast, Megan Mullally, Sean Hayes, Eric McCormick, and Deborah Messing. They'll be back later this year to begin production on the final season of Will and Grace, 3rd season of Revival, 11th season overall. Now we are entering the back lot. Anyone know why it's called the back lot? Not the front lot. So this is where we film our large-scale exterior locations. They say here on the back lot, the rest of the world is just around the corner. Out here on the back lot, we have our Brownstone Street, which can be seen in movies like Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey, as well as Changeling with Angelina Jolie. We have our Courthouse Square, which can be seen in movies like Back to the Future, To Kill a Mockingbird, Gremlins, and Saving Mr. Banks, starring Tom Hanks and Emma Thompson. We also have our own New York Street.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there by an old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like the old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Oh gitu ya Bang ya.
Our Metro sets can be seen on TV shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and American Ninja Warrior, movies like Captain America, First Avenger, The Amazing Spider-Man, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Itu ya.
Not the first Fast and Furious movie to film out here. They also filmed scenes from Fate of the Furious and Furious 7 here on our Metro sets as well. A lot of superheroes. Captain America, First Avenger, The Amazing Spider-Man, Transformers, and a lot of superstars. Pink, Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, Michael Bublé have all filmed music videos here out on the back lot. And on your left, you'll get a glimpse of our New York Street. Jordan Peele got his start on these Metro sets filming sketches for Comedy Central's Key and Peele alongside Keegan Michael Key. Jordan went on to write and direct Get Out. He won the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. One of many award-winning filmmakers we work with here at Universal. Another is Peter Jackson.
It's the original thing on that made me want to direct movies.
See that now? Whatever they make the movie, they start it in there.
I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up on the edge. Con literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you encounter monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Sky Island. That was great. We have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
That's right, everybody. In just a moment, we'll be returning to Skull Island. If you have any loose belongings like phones, cameras, iPads, babies, wands, hold on to them very tightly. It's going to get bumpy. And as always,